Hi everyone, it's Lady Katina Tarot, 333. Spirit tell me to get my old downloads out. This is 3 years of downloads. Downloads are your thoughts. Anyway, if you're new to my channel, hey, it's Lady Katina Tarot, 333. Spirit wants me to sit down later and do a read for someone out there that needs one. But we'll see how my energy is. If you're doing this work and you're tired after you're doing it, you're working too hard. You're just supposed to be a channel. Anyway, what's this say? If the cake is bad, what good is the frosting? Yeah, if it looks good on the outside, but it's just rotten as hell within there, I mean, what good is it? You only lick your finger so much, right? Gotta have a little more substance, Shaylin. Greed. Greed. Carter. My last name? First name? Oh, money.
Will undoubtedly be crucial to the investigation, but the deputies know they must also speak to the victim. The founder of the school calls the child's mom and passes her phone to the
deputy. Money. That's right.
Hey, you want to talk to her? The chair on the token. Hello, ma'am. How are you?
Overmanaged. I said that over. Yeah, I believe that. How about let me manage my own money? like I should have been the one saying, "Hey, won't you come help me? Won't you get on board with me?" Yeah. Hey. My name. Hey, offered. Old money offered. Alan. Old money Alan. Yeah, and I found somebody's tracing their roots back, and they're gonna find out they're kin to George Washington. True story. It's either the Allen family or the Smith or the White family. And I picked up on possibly someone named McClare. Anyway, Allen. Every room. Every rumor. Elvis Renfro. Emergency room. Allen Carter. April. Somebody's name might have been April.
Yeah, we want to get our ducks in a row.
On the other live.
Before he has time to put a story together in his head about
Six of Pentacles, something from the past. Someone's maybe your ex or just nostalgia from the past, thinking about family and friends from the past. My born in June. Undercover. It's a gift too. I always say gift when I see the Six of Pentacles.
Have you tried to call down?
It's a gift.
I know. Did you? Yeah. Did she talk to him?
Undercover.
Okay, good. Yeah, we can't have people calling.
Something cousin. Unidentified corpse. That's what it said. Rebecca. Who's Rebecca Doolin? Becca Decker. Becky Belcher. Yeah, the Belchers are somehow I'm wearing. I don't know if I'm Belcher.
So what happened? What happened between you and Mr.
Oh, that's something to ponder on about Rebecca or Becky. Oh, Baker. Becky Baker. Maybe I'm attached to the Baker family. No, it's Cousin Don's daughter. No, Cousin Don had Vince's money. He put it in something and left it there. Vince Hutchinson was one of my friends, got killed in a car accident in 1997. He's more than friends. We would have gotten married. He's my sweetheart. Fake boobs, fake. You see it. Fake boobs, fake bitch. Facebook. Facebook, fake body, fake body. Fucking bitch, fake bitch. Yeah, somebody's chanting. Somebody's out there chanting. It's not gonna work on me, Norris.
The child's mother says that she first heard
Not gonna
something
work
about
on
the
me.
altercation during a doctor's appointment this afternoon.
Dream a little dream for me. Da, da. That was a little off key, but you get the point. No, Dad.
Yeah, he told the doctor that? He told the doctor on the television. He said. Oh, it was a television. Yeah, it was a television. She was like.
Dream a little dream.
Well, maybe it's wrong, Paige. You got because he's getting tall.
Who sings that?
Did he touch you?
Dream a little dream for me. Da,
Oh, I'm gonna make sure that, Bubba. I promise you that.
Hmm.
And I will protect you with everything.
I hope they didn't sing it off key like I just did. Anyway, I wouldn't even try. Stolen resort.
Touch you in any way that is not appropriate.
Stop running.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it might be up there in Hawaii where my friend Alice Nix lives. I think my brother Tim Darty faked his death. Well, before he did, he talked to all his exes and said, hey, I'm going to be faking my death in about a year or two. You want to get a policy on me now? Where you can get a payout.
The video begins with Dante sitting across from the boy, who has his head down on the desk.
Stars.
The principal gets up and walks over to the
Stars
boy
Resort.
and begins prodding him, perhaps in an attempt to get his attention.
Ooh, I like Go Resort. Kid Rock.
Spiral into something much more chaotic.
I wanna be a cowboy, baby.
Into a full-fledged
Okay,
struggle for
right.
control. The child is clearly desperate to escape the principal's
Something
grasp.
about like Kentucky.
Dante is equally determined to keep the boy under his power. In an almost unbelievable scene,
Oh no.
Dante wrestles the boy to
Quiet
his feet
Riot.
and straddles him.
Somebody
Even
needs to
after
remake
getting
that
the boy
song.
under his control, Dante
Quiet
continues
Riot
to
was the
behave in a
group,
way
but
that
there was a
alarms the
song and I
deputy.
can't remember what it was. So QR is relevant.
He's rubbing his lower back.
Put your lighters up, Kid Rock.
Makes sense for his other charges.
He said the kid reneged. Damn right he did. He come off of it. Uh-oh. Ander. Instead of slander. We throw that away. That slander and stuff, it ain't no good anyway. It needed to go a long time ago. Let's see what it says. Everything is impossible until somebody does it. That's right. Somebody's going to beat the odds. I don't know if somebody's got a bad diagnosis or got involved in something that they shouldn't have. But you're going to beat the odds. You are. You're going to beat the odds. Just stay in prayer. You can do this. I'll pray for you. Reach out to me. I got a direct line to God.
Although the visuals from the video are hard
B.
to watch, they aren't compelling for everyone in the room.
Sleeping with your BF. Oh no. Oh no. Man, it hurts. It hurts. But it's best you find out now
At times, Dante's movements
instead
are
of 20
slow
years
and
down the
methodical.
road. You know
The
what?
camera catches it when he slings a computer cord of some kind at the boy several times.
Blueface. Singing with
The child later
Blueface.
said that it was this cord that caused
Somebody's
the
singing with
visible mark on his
Blueface.
face.
That's them drummers. Well, that's cool. That's cool. Ooh, what's this one? Indulge yourself, but with moderation. IY. Ingrid Young. Whoever that is. Anyway. Attend to play. Doesn't that sound cool? So I'm picking up Bardstown, Kentucky. They have the Robert Frost plays
But for as much
over
as the
there.
deputies have already seen, the The video doesn't
Attend to
end there,
play.
and the horror of the ongoing bullying leaves the women nearly speechless.
Allen. Alden. Absent. Something. Autumn Allen. No, that's Audrey Allen's policy. I love though Audrey. And apparently it's green. So man, this might go back to when, because I know Bargetown does plays where the women wore the real big hoops, because occasionally, or once a year, they have a festival. And that festival, all the women wear like 1900s, you know, stuff like the dresses and the hats, and the men dress that way. So I see that in my mind. So this goes back way back. WB is relevant. Warner Brothers. Uh-oh. Got a little Jack in the mix. Jack of Spades. So he'd be Jack of Swords. Somebody gossiping.
I don't know what she's trying to hide. No.
Somebody might have a little mustache like that. Yeah?
Well, she's his pastor. You know, so. Donnie don't got a good past, I'll tell you that much.
What are they gossiping about?
And he shouldn't be around kids.
Look here. Redemption. Dun, 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 dun.
She called you guys before she seen
Down low gay. No, I'm not.
No, his past, I'm not.
I was back curious at one point. Wasn't for me. But as women and men, we get that way. Curious about others. So don't be so hard on yourself. Down low gay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she does.
Debbie Lynn Gabbard, I heard.
All told, the video of the altercation goes on for more than 53 minutes. A shocking length of time for any violent encounter. Much less
Who's that? Oh, King Cups. He's in reverse.
Making matters worse,
He's like, yes, he's standing on his head. He was loving and kind. Or he looked like it. When he's on his head, he spitting fire. Or smoking meth. Yeah, see, that's what, and when somebody's sober, they're like, yes. I don't know if they smoke spice or whatever, because I pick up a vibe on that. They're like this, they're upright, good man, good person, good morals. But when they're like, yes, they're greedy, jealous, envious, using. Because when you use, it brings all the bad out in you. That's why I said don't use. Stay sober, stay straight. Because drugs are a plague on our people, on God's people. Strings. My name is Brandy. Drugs are a plague on God's people. You're born with gifts. They don't want you to know it. They didn't want you to know it. I was born with gifts. Spirits just laughed. Born with gifts. I already had gifts before I was even born. Wicked games. Somebody said, why, girl? Why, girl? A wide grin. Somebody said.
Unfortunately, Dante is extremely reluctant to meet in person.
Hey, where you at, buddy?
D. Dawn.
Yes, sir.
Debbie. Darty.
We can talk about that in person.
David.
Do you have an incident with another child today?
Donovan.
That's what I'm
Derek.
asking, sir. I mean, I'm not trying to ask you point and direct
Oh,
questions here.
there's a 666.
A student today
Somebody born in Dennis. I heard Dennis.
Okay. Where
Uh-oh.
are you at now? So I got
For years, I've been putting my fortunes in this little thing when we go out to eat. Don't be hasty. Prosperity will knock on your door soon. Alright, so it means don't take your first offer. Don't make hasty decisions. Somebody comes to you and say, hey, I need some time to think about it.
Thank you.
Child sport.
He finally agrees to meet with the deputies at a
Church
merged
service.
church, only a few hundred yards away from Destin
Church
leadership
service. Something
academy.
about this.
The deputy begins by reading him his Miranda rights before Dante launches
Chase
into his story,
Swift.
which starts with some
That's a
unsettling
younger
comments
one of the
supposedly made by
boys. I
Stu.
didn't really know
Claims they're
much about
Dante's
him.
alone and haven't been
Maybe it
physically
might be
verified.
Jason's son. Jason Swift's son, Chase. I heard he's worse than all of them. Clocks. Somebody said a check surfaced. Yeah, you better surface the check. Clocks. White. Ben? Ben Daniels. Daniels. Ruth Daniels. I don't know, but somebody's two-faced. Watch out for that setup energy. Angel. Remember what I told you about them feathers. Look for feathers. And let that be your warning sign. Whatever that means to you. Okay? Wheel of Fortune. What are they doing? Oh, Wheel of Fortune. Cycles of life. Fate. Good luck. Hey, everybody needs a little good luck, don't they?
The deputy, who has seen more than he's letting on, doesn't seem to appear convinced of this defense.
With official favor. That's what it says. Somebody had official favor. And it's upright, so something's fated. This is fate. This is fate. Angel, fate. Angel fate. So an angel fate. Apparition. Somebody's got an apparition for him. Somebody's going to see an apparition. Or you already have. Spirit said, yes, that's him, right here. Somebody born in January. January 1st, possibly, or you are. Kind of looks like a profile. Y'all remember when you was kids and you'd lay your head down and you'd trace your profile, your face, and then they put it on something like a penny, like your profile, like Lincoln. And that's exactly what I was picking up here. I was picking up Lincoln City. I was in the Boyhood National Park here in Indiana, in southern Indiana, where Lincoln was for a first part of his life during his boyhood. But anyway, I was picturing that monument over there. And I went over there and visited that the other day. And looking through, how it shows how Lincoln aged as he went through his life, like bust. There's something to do with this, a bust. Somebody has a bust of someone. But anyway, you could tell around about 40, because I read energy, around about 40 something was significant. Or I don't even know if he lived to be 40, but later on in his life, you could tell he went through awakening. And that's why y'all hear about Lincoln having his dream, about his predicting his death. Ooh, somebody might be predicted something.
February 2025. He will also reach out to the school and the school district, but they did not respond.
31, March 1st. And anyway, he predicted it. And see, we all don't have, some of us have ESP, some of us have, hold on, Brittany Bays. Somebody's going to bring an opportunity in. That's good. That's good. There's power in numbers. That's what I heard. Everybody likes to gang up on the black sheep, the lovely ones. A ring. Doris. All right, all right, all right. Who says that? Matthew McConaughey. Doris. I had an old friend Doris in Ohio County. Actually, I was better friends with her brother, Michael. My sister's good friends with Doris. I can't remember their last name. I don't know. Doris Day is relevant. Mine might be related to Doris Day. Grave. Doris Grave. Move. Hey, somebody might move somebody. I heard Greg Munion. Good morning. My name's Pam. Rebound. Oh no. Wake up call. Somebody said we underestimate Crystal. It'd be nice to be able to know what my real name is. My birth name. I want to know what my birth name was. Don't care about anything else. You don't change children's names. That's shunned on. You know, they say if you change a dog's name, they won't live long. So don't do that. Don't change people's names. Or at least let them know who they are. And let them make a choice. Somebody ain't shit. We underestimated Carl. Yeah, Chuck. Somebody with a C. Ain't shit. Amy Smith. Oh, Scorpio. Apparition Soul. Song. A song. Somebody has a song. P. Diddy. I heard P. Diddy ain't shit. Agent Sales. Angie Styles. Who's that? It's Schulteis, I just heard. I don't know. Scorpio. I'm gonna tell you that old Scorpio energy. Thank God it's like this. You get a Scorpio like this, oh, good God. Oh my God, Scorpios in reverse. Oh my God. Because the Scorpios, you can't predict them anyway. Like they got a real dark side. And they're Scorpio to me, and Geminis ain't too far apart. Or Aries, really. An Aries and a Scorpio. Whew. Anyway, pave the way, Scotty. Pay the woman, he said. I don't know. What is this? Something in their wages. Public work. Phelps Trust. I don't know. Waters. Somebody's name might be Waters. I don't know. May. My name is May. May Frames. Where's she at? Love spell. Somebody said they left something. Yeah. Somebody said they left something at somebody's house so they can come back and see them. Y'all gotta watch women. They do that. Or men these days. Oh, it's a messed up world. Den of Thieves. Yep. Last name Q. Q Time. That's a Q Time bar there in Bowling Green. Dwayne Haynes. I don't know why I think of him. Den of Thieves. Something's officially here. Deputy's official house. I don't know. Y'all make me a deputy so I can go grab some of these bad guys up. I don't know. Interrogated. Somebody's interrogated. Man, I sit around and watch cop videos all the time on YouTube where, cop chases and stuff when they arrest them. And cops really have it hard. People spit on them, cuss them, talk to them like dogs. I don't think I'd want to be in that line of anything, but I love investigating. BA. Bruce Allen. Bruce Allen. Who's that? News anchor. The Liberation. Oh, this Queen of Wands, she's turned over. Hey, there's two women. There's two queens. One's got a big mouth. The other one's cute. She's her charm piss people off. She got sharp words. He got sharp jawline. This could be, I'm picking up a male energy and female energy. Transsexual, possibly. Jenner. QQ. Quentin Tarantino. Oh, man. QQ. Quincy. Quentin. Quick, somebody says. Dolores? It could very well be that this queen is pretending to be this queen. But this one's bad. They're twins. This one's evil and this one's good. Look like somebody? Could be two doctors. Excuse me. Oriental. My overseas lineage. Huh. Named Washington. Anyway, Dolores. No competition. New company. Somebody got a new company off my back? North Carolina. Not cousin. No competition. New car. Laura's got a new car in my name. If y'all see these people, run them plates. See if they match what's on the house. It's not rocket science. I mean, poison. Huh. Somebody said no container. Not compressed. Somebody's slinging freaking fentanyl. Something's unlikely. Underground line. The universal laws. Yeah, go see what the universal laws are for shaman energy. Because the shamans have a special prayer. Or they have a special, what would you say? It's a motto. Yeah, shaman motto. And it said under unacceptable laws. Yeah. Undermining laws. So we got the 5 of wands. Somebody fighting? Fighting about something? A family? A group of people? Bud? That's my brother, Bud. Benefits under day. Benefits under dad. Benefits undisclosed. Something was undisclosed. Allie. Oh my God, Ella. Spilled wine. Somebody's so weird. That's funny. We are, aren't we? Us weird people. Can't everybody be just alike? How boring would that be? And like some of these people, some of these superstars and stuff, I mean, I give y'all props because I bet it's a lot of work to look that way, but like some of them will look so much better if they never mess with their face. You know, like it's their lineage. Now I understand, you know, if you got features you're not so proud of, but for the most part, you know, what about before surgery when your own ancestors had to struggle with being humiliated and insulted for their big nose or their, you know, weird bulging eyes or whatever it might be, you know, right? Or a pigeon toe. Don't sweat it. Stay weird, somebody said. Steve White. Scotty. Somebody. April. Oh, April Wilkerson over there. Eric Wilkerson's ex-wife, or his wife. Well, he's dead now, so. That's a funny story. Before Eric Wilkinson got killed, he showed up at my house. I don't know how he found me. Said he had married her. Couldn't stand her. Excuse me. He wanted to marry me. He wanted to marry me, but I wasn't pretty enough to his wife. Yeah, something about this. Asshole. Cindy. Cindy. So, somebody might be using the name Cindy. Hart. Hunt. Howard. Cindy Howard. Somebody's name's Hazel. Future altercation. So somebody be careful around somebody with an H name. Okay. Name Gail. Hi, Gail. Gail Rubino. Gail Rubino. Senior RN. Last name Brown. Red hair, maybe. Said this. Sinister RN. Ring neck. Slow dancing. Somebody's about to wring somebody's neck. I mean, my ancestors are going to start wringing somebody's neck. Somebody might lose their voice. Bro, watch that. Don't mess with them ancestors. 133. Somebody born January 1933. January 6th. But look here. 331. So a man and two women. Maybe there's property connected to a man and two women. Or something started with, no, September 30th. 31st is what I was going to say. Somebody named JR? JR Doherty? I don't even know there is a September 31st. I don't think there is. Anyway. January. 133,000. 331 acres. I always picked that up. Look here. I threw it and it flipped. New home. What's this say? In a few weeks. In a few words, I said. In a few words. In a foul world. Ain't that the truth? Clip your money. Cute yellow Maserati. Who's driving a Maserati? Woo! Uh-oh, at Pool Hall Energy, Rodney Martin. Somebody says pay her. Philip House. Patricia. Pat. Paul. Peter. The disciples. Gangster disciples. Man, I'm sorry somebody insulted the gangster's disciples. It wasn't me. Paid hate. Probably tell Meredith people hate on me. Uh-oh, a virus. Paid him. Virus.
Chief, I'm on a DWI. Chief, I'm on a DWI.
Beachfront. Venice. Ooh, Venice. Somebody picked up someone that's in France. Yeah, they picked up a virus. COVID? Could be something worse. I'll need to check on that. Vindicated. Beckham Franzel, Bobby Franzel, baby's father. Something Fleener. Becky Fleener. Huh? Becky Fleener in my beach house? I wouldn't doubt it. I think I'm not sure. I'll be quiet about that. Female judge, Margie Green. Margaret? I love the name Margaret. Like when I say the name Margaret, it sounds so British or so, overseas, old world. Old world, yes. Divine intervention. Uh-oh, somebody's ex-husband, not a damn real husband. Why are you trying to lie for? Fear? Ex-husband fear. Alright. Hey? Ex-husband fear. Hey. F.A. Frank Allen. Weight loss. Ex-husband found. They're going to find somebody's ex-husband.
What do you need OEM for? You're embarrassing me in front of the men. I'm not the jacket. That's
White lineage.
That's neither here now. Now we got a real problem, Billy. Yeah, we do. I know. We do. All right, you're going to have to go inside. No, how about we do? No.
Wrong.
Billy, you're going to have to go inside.
Label. Somebody's in shipping.
You're going to have to go inside.
Uh-oh. Right. Yeah, they label me wrong. Like I said, the worst thing you can call somebody is a pedophile. They know that. They know it's hard to come back from. But these little fuckers lied on me. For real, they lied. Then they sent somebody in, drugged me. All kinds of shit. Little fucker robbed me. And they sent him in. Told me he's 19. And, we hang out. And then all of a sudden, before I drop him off, he said, oh, by the way, I'm 17. And I thought, well, fuck. Find time to tell me now. Yeah. And then try to say he's molested. And he had a kid of his own. I do think he's 19. I think y'all been misled. Well, he's a little stature, person. So, he's not a boy. He's a grown man, by the way. Who can do real jail time for that shit, by the way. You don't do that to somebody. And recently I just posted something, they changing the laws. It was where a juvenile would put something in your drink and they wouldn't go to jail. They'd get a slap on the hand. We're talking a deadly substance. And they changed the law where you put that stuff in somebody else's food or drink, you're going to do life. They ain't messing around about this fentanyl. Fraternity rights. Substantiated. Front row seat. 214. 1927 is relevant. Valentine's Day. Yeah, there. Somebody even took somebody. You're gonna find out I am kin to Bill Monroe. I'm related to him, the godfather of bluegrass music, out of Rosine, Kentucky, which is right down the road from Gilstrap. That's true, and it very might be. I'm the last of that lineage, white, or one of them. Hampton. Jealous. Greg. Ginger. Hampton. Somebody lives in the Hampton. Seven of Pentacles. Anyway, I just want to do an energy check with you. Seven of Pentacles is somebody's waiting to see what happens. Somebody's number 7 in the bloodline. Remember that. There's some kind of inheritance, something going on. Somebody's, they planted seeds, probably back in 2007, 1907. Somebody's tracing their family roots, and you're going to find out somebody is related to George Washington. I know it might sound silly, but somebody traced their lineage back and found out they have a interest in some of these old trusts where the lineages have died out. Elvis Presley, because technically Paris is adopted, right? That's Lisa Marie's daughter. I don't know about all that, but my family been running back and forth to Memphis. Elvis's mother was a Smith. I'm related to Bill Monroe. I remember my oldest white telling me that. He's first cousins with him. But it's Kentucky, so he could be a brother. You know, because when children were born out of wedlock, they just let them hang around and call them cousins. Somebody said they need a real man. Nobody reported missing. Emma Bush. I got a grave. It's got a girl in it. Wrong name. J.T. Miller. Justice time. James Taylor. Hey. James Taylor. That might be another lineage. That was a dying breed. James Taylor, wasn't he like a... excuse me. He's like a folk singing storyteller. For real. I love his voice. I had him.
And has some trouble with the one-legged stand.
Dinner date. I had him dinner date. His name's Kevin. Somebody loved Rafferty's restaurant. Bowling Green. Missing Hunter. Missing her, really, somebody said. Arnold. Kathy Arnold. Kathy Arnold was... Oh, I love Kathy Arnold. Kathy Arnold was a little lady. Her husband ended up shooting and killing her in the head, I think. But we were kind of around the same people whenever that happened to those kids. Well, their mother was shot and killed. And Denise Delsky and Denise and Dennis, they were twins. And they ended up in a funeral home. Ended up in a foster home. And Arnold's Billy Arnold, he was in there too. Billy Arnold was a large man. It's a lonely old night when I put my arms around you. It's a lonely old night, custom made for two. Love John Cougar. Somebody said they can let out now. Loaned out something. Left in neutral. Might already go see if your car ain't left in neutral. Orbs, huh? And I'm gonna tell you, I picked up on somebody was washing somebody's old car. I don't know if I inspired somebody to get dad or brother's old car out or sister. I just heard get your car out and wash it real good and shine it up. If you notice, remember I was talking about when we do things alone, when we work alone, or guides they come into us. And you might hear something faintly or something, or a song on the radio reminds you of a Passover loved one, but somebody, you're seeing orbs. I hear that song. Suds in the bucket and the clothes hanging out on the line. Sarah Evan. Little ponytail girl. Da, 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 da. Go listen to that song. She left the suds in the bucket and the clothes hanging out on the line. A minor. A minor. Major. Miracle. Claimed. Yes. No. There's a misunderstanding, clearly, somebody said. Yeah, it was. I took it on the chin. Mine's named Debbie. Y'all just need to clean that up, because that's not true about me. You know it. Janet Black was an old friend I had down in Monroe, Georgia. Don't believe, dumb bitch. Don't believe the dumb bitch. Oh, it said somebody donated somebody's whole body.
Who's that? I don't know. We'll look you up.
They just said don't. Oh, I had a man. That reminds me. I got a teacher. I had a teacher. I loved him to death. He run the Commercial Foods is what it was called. It was a trade school in Bowling Green, Kentucky. He's an old man. I just loved him. But anyway, he's my teacher for 2 years, you know. But he thought a lot of me. But when he passed away, he said he was going to donate his body to science. So somebody donated their body to science, and I don't know why I mentioned him. There's some reason I mentioned him, and I can't think of his name. Starts with a C. My dead brother, Joseph. Dead baby, Joseph. 10 of Cups, family. The Orange family. Yeah, Michael's probably run off with Todd Orange's daughter, since they took him out for a big insurance policy. Or somebody did. Or he lied and said they did. Ted Cruz. Anyway, my name's Lady Katina. I hope you enjoyed this little energy tech. I want everybody to stay safe. Don't make any rash decisions. Remember, when you make decisions, take some time to decide And this hitman stuff needs to stop. That's a ridiculous idea. And somebody apparently on drugs out there really thought that shit was going to work. It's not. I'm not going anywhere, and you really should have just worked with me. Anyway, Tammy, Tony, Terry, Thompson, Taylor. Wally Taylor is my buddy too. It's Tina Taylor's dad. The Taylor family. Patty Taylor. Patty Taylor is my elementary teacher. Turner. Our Gifted. Somebody. Gifted. Green. Somebody looks good in green. Maybe a blonde. Gretchen? Greed. Grace. His name's Grace. Dan Johnson. Donated. Dirty Jury, I heard. Oh, oh, there it come out. There's the truth. Drown job. Angela White is a porn star. Artificial something.
But when he learns it's for street racing, he wants to set the record straight.
Artificial something. Somebody's name's Harry.
I was not racing. Okay.
Amazing. Something. Excuse me. A whore. Ooh, whoever it says, period. Mad. Somebody took her born to a preacher. Maybe somebody's preacher. Somebody's daddy was a preacher. And they took their dead preacher daddy money and went and put it in the porn industry. What a spit in the face, right? Confession. A wing. White bird. Are you not entertained? I don't know what movie it's off of, but go watch that movie. It's about resilience. And he didn't want to be mean. He didn't want to be a fighter. He didn't want to fight for his life, but they made him. They made him. And they paid for it with their life. Sis. Somebody agreed. You're now efficient. I've always been efficient. That's silly. Oh, girl, you will love us. Somebody said. Up. Anyway, and sandals. I know these look like eyes. Robin Williams is relevant. Remember that movie, Flubber, or something like that? It's old school. He was a scientist. Go watch that movie. He's acknowledging that. Like old Disney, Warner Brothers.
Where did they pick you up at?
Yeah, somebody's WB. We will when you believe. Left-handed. I'll finish these out. But will. Ooh, these numbers might be relevant. You can pause them if you want. 2014. Something in 2000, or I'm sorry, February of 92. 7/28 birthday. A win. A whim. 2/9. 8/18. 7/17. 4/4. Envy. Thunder. Oh, I hear that song. Thunder. The thunder. Boom, boom, boom. Lightning and the thunder. Thunder. Who sings that? Go see that. Or go see it. Or it might be a movie somebody's working on pertaining to something. Anyway, I hope this helped. Once again, I'm Lady Katina Tarot 333. You can visit me on YouTube and like, share, and subscribe, please. I love doing this work. I love helping possibly others work through something. We're all going through stuff, right? So I'm helping. My struggle will help you in your struggle. Because it's what we do around here. We help people. We don't hurt people. And I can't believe they said I murdered somebody and everything else. I would give my life for anyone's life. I literally would. I would give my life to save someone else's life and not even think twice about it. Because heroes rush in, don't we? Anyway, you guys take care. Thanks.